I will be making sparkling bottles. Look how beautiful, beautiful. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to wrap the beads around, and it's going to be for a Harlem Night theme. Sparkle glasses. So we're gonna use, what we're gonna need is a bottle. You could find like a empty bottle that you're not using. You're gonna need some Mod Podge. You're gonna need a sponge. Make sure your bottle is nice and clear, and you're going to make sure your bottle is clean. You know, wipe your bottle off and make sure your bottle is clean. And this is like a 1, 2, 3 step. Um, I'm doing a theme party, so I need some colored bottles. So what we're going to do is, if you want to make it two colors, you put half and half, half and half of the bottle, uh, just all the way down, all the way down. Make sure it's not sponged up. Sponged up. Make sure it's not sponged up. This is kind of like easy. Make sure you put an even amount of the Mod Podge. And what I'm trying to do is make sure I do have enough space up here. You see where I'm holding it at? This hold here. I'm making sure I have enough space to hold, so the glue won't get all on my hand. So I'm gonna do like half the bottle. This is how I do it, but if you want to measure, you can measure if you want. But this is how I'm doing it. Turn the bottle around. Like I said, make sure it's not caked up. It's kind of easy. Taking my time. These bottles are needed for the theme party that I'm doing. So I'm going to start with the gold. You're going to need gold glitter. Gold glitter. Once you put the Mod Podge in, you just basically just shake it. Shake it on, 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 shake it on. Make sure any spaces that you see, you just kind of like glue it on. I mean, if you see spaces, you can always go back and kind of like redo it. Make sure you shake it off that extra glitter. Shake it off. Just go all the way around. Shake it off. And I'm holding it to the top. As you can see, this is coming out really nice already. So you're going to use some more of the Mod Podge around the rest of the bottle. You can actually do half and half. One side, Mod Podge. This is so easy. really concerned that this wouldn't come out right, but it did. Make sure you put the Mod Podge all over. Make sure it's even because you don't want it to be caked up. So make sure your Mod Podge is even. You don't want it to be caked up. I have some black gold glitter. So what I'm going to do, same thing. Just kind of like shake it out. Anywhere you see the glue, you put the glitter. Just make sure you shake it off. More Mod Podge for the remaining of the sides. You could use a measuring tape or measuring ruler if you want, but I'm just doing it this way because it's kind of like easier for me. I got the rest of the Mod Podge. I'm gonna shake it. It's kind of easy. Anywhere you see like little spaces, like this down here at the bottom, you just add more Mod Podge. And shake it. And make sure when you see spaces, you don't put a pack of it. You kind of like even it out still. Kind of like even it out a little bit. You kind of repeat the steps after this. I'm only going to do it one time because I'm going to allow it to dry. And then I'm going to repeat the steps with Mod Podge. Don't try to put too much because that'll take away, the glitter shine. So try not to put too much. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to kind of like do up top because I'm kind of like putting some feathers up there. Some feathers inside of the bottle to make it like for the table. Centerpieces for a table. looks so nice already. So once it dry, you can see like little spaces, and you'll see where you will need a little bit more glue. You can repeat the steps so that way you won't have no spaces. You can actually repeat the steps. I know one thing, you need a lot of glue. Depending on how many bottles you're making. I'm making 6. This is beautiful. Look how nice that came out. I'm going to do a little bit at the bottom, because I do see some spaces at the bottom of the black. Just pat it on a little bit. You don't have to do it too much. And this is how I made my bottles. So, you know, you're going to repeat the steps. Repeat the steps. So what you're going to need is some brushes. Like little cheap brushes. Like brushes. The Mod Podge. Clear bottles. Clear bottles. And the glitter, depending on what color glitter you want. And if you want, you can wrap it around and get some beads and wrap it around and it'll look really nice. But once it dry, I'm also going to put some feathers in there to make it look really cute, like feathery. Thank you for watching. Again, repeat the process that I just showed you one more time, and you can seal it with some hairspray. If you have any kind of hairspray, you can seal it with some hairspray, and that's it. Let it sit for 24 hours and you good. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.